I just finished the pilot episode of Kevin Smith's HOLLYWEED, and they're offering it free on YouTube through a service called Rivet. And basically, what Rivet does is crowdfunds TV shows. So I'm going to tell you about the show, and then I'll tell you a little bit about Rivet and how to get the show to become a full season. First off, I found out about the show because I'm a huge Kevin Smith fan. And I was watching the Fat Man on Batman podcast, and he's been mentioning for a while that he was working on this thing. And they actually started filming it like 2 years ago. And Kevin described it perfectly when he said it's basically Clerks in a weed store. Like, you can't describe it any better than that. If you know how Kevin Smith writes movies, directs movies, then you know that they're all kind of similar to Clerks. And if you're a fan of Clerks, as I am, then you're going to love HOLLYWEED. I couldn't have asked for more from it. Like, I got done watching it, and I definitely want to see more. So that pilot episode had the desired effect. I was thoroughly entertained. The cast is great. It's Kevin Smith starring with Donnell Rawlings from The Chappelle Show, who's always been hilarious. And basically they play two guys who own a weed dispensary, and it's just the comings and goings of their weed dispensary and all the chaos that ensues. Okay, but yeah, it's basically like Clerks, where it's kind of a movie about nothing. It's about basically just real life people having conversations and silly shit that happens. Kevin Smith is, in my opinion, a master at writing dialogue, at writing how people interact with one another. Like, he's really good at that. The show also has Jay Muse, Jay from Jay and Silent Bob, and Ralph Garman, who does the Hollywood Babylon podcast with Kevin Smith, and a whole host of other people. I don't know if they're just going to be cameos or if they're going to be staple characters of the show, but I really, really enjoyed this first episode, and I hope to see it get funded for a whole season. Okay, so this is how it works. It's all done through Rivet TV, and everyone gets the pilot episode for free, and then basically you go to Rivet TV, and people pledge how much they would be willing to pay per episode. And now, you don't get charged anything when you do this. You won't get charged unless the budget gets to a certain point and the show actually gets greenlit for a full season. And then at that point, then you'll be charged whatever, not whatever you pledge, but whatever it ends up being. So if it's $1.99 per episode or up to $5.99 per episode, whatever it is, that's what you'll be charged. But you won't be charged unless they end up making the full season. So I'll include a link to the pilot episode in the description, and I'll also include a link to the Rivet website so that you can make this show happen. Alright, that's all I got for today. I really enjoyed this show. I think you're really going to enjoy it too, and let's put up a little bit of money and support this thing. If you like stuff like this, where I talk about movies, TV shows, upcoming movies that are going to be in theaters, or other TV shows that are coming out, or comic book stuff, nerd shit, pop culture stuff. If you enjoy that sort of thing, then you'll probably enjoy my channel. So subscribe for more if you're into that sort of thing. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Go make this show happen.